Good evening, everyone. Oh, it works. Yes, it appears it is working. How are you guys? I mean, probably it is morning somewhere. Probably it is afternoon. Did you wipe your buttocks? I never do. I'm a cat. I lick myself. ちょっとこっち見て。サブタイトルはどう？あ、Bluetooth Bluetooth? Subtitles. What the fuck? Subtitles. Okay, some words are not working, but it is an improvement. Hello and thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you to Soup, thank you to Komanoimi for the sub. Surprising sub even before starting. Thank you very much. Thank you to Slimmer Badge, and thank you also to Nekosato Akira-san. Welcome everyone. I need to do shorter sentences. Because if I speak too fast, these subtitles cannot pick up. This is so funny. It is a little scuffed, but it is better than nothing, I think. What? It's a censor. It censors some stuff randomly. Thank you. I wish a lot of people will be able to understand what is going on, even if I'm switching languages. And also maybe someone, every now and then, they have like a stream on muted, maybe. You never know, right? Well, let me check if the audio levels are right. Yes, you guys can hear the game volume, as far as I see. I cannot. Sadly, I cannot. I don't know how to fix that, but it's not that much of a problem, because we're just playing a little bit of Balatro, just to, you know, do something together this evening. This is not gonna be a serious stream whatsoever. This is mostly a test. Because I managed, as you can see, to make most of the stuff working again. Like, for example, let me see. Yes, the comments work again because the bot was not present in chat anymore somehow. And also, let me see, maybe the subtitles are better right here. They seem a little bit better. Yes. And also, we got back the whole button at the bottom of the screen, so everything is properly working. See? And the subtitle thing going on. Also, I managed to make the capture card work, which is one of the two that I have. But there are some issues still. I am working with a limited capacity PC, so I think this is as much as we can push it. But that's not bad, in my opinion. It could be much worse. Oh, the translation looks good. Lucky. Well, we got lucky. So, that said, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. It is Saturday evening. A terrible moment for streaming, usually. And I am pretty aware of that. So thank you for being around. If you guys are busy, do take your time to do whatever you need. Just leave the stream going on. It will be more than enough. But that said, tonight we're playing an hour and a half of Balatro just to chill, just to chat together. I need to get back on track. I need to understand again how it is streaming. The next week, we're gonna try to understand what hours are better and what days are better for streaming and also for collaborations, because I do wish to collaborate more. This is one of my goals, and we need to make it happen. Sadly or luckily, depends, a lot of the people that I know are from the States, which is 12 to 14 hours beyond the hour that I live in Japan, and that could be a problem. It could surely be a problem. You guys, I think everybody knows what is Balatro. Balatro is a card game where you basically just have to play poker against nobody, and you just have to beat the high score. The high score gets higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And the only thing different from a normal card game is that you have jokers. And jokers are basically all of the time random. They have a lot of effects, and you can combine them in order to make very, very powerful ones. You have many kind of decks that you unlock. Every single one has their own perks, let's put it like that. As you can see on the right of the deck, there's like a white counter, a black counter, this one, which is the stakes. And the more time you beat the game with a certain deck, you get to unlock more difficulty stakes. This is my record at this moment, which is the orange stake, which I still have to beat because I'm not that good at the game yet. This is like just something to pass the time for me. I'm not a pro. I don't know all the tricks of the trade yet, but I'm having a lot of fun. I still have to unlock all decks. I didn't even unlock this one, and as you can see, many of them I only beat once. So I think we can do some random runs just to pump it up. Let me see what we can do. You know what? We're gonna just do something very, very basic. This one. As you can see, the small blind gives no reward money. So this is a little bit of a handicap, and basically the small one is the first round of every ante. And this is not a big of a deal not getting any money out of that though, because... oh, sorry. I think I touched something from the stream. Wait a minute. Yes, much better. Sorry. But then again, we can still skip it in order to get some rewards, so we can just play it and see what happens. The moment being, I'm gonna skip it in order to get a free joker the next round. I'm gonna just play this one as well. If you guys don't know how poker works, it is pretty simple, not gonna lie. We just discard the cards that we don't need, and we try to make do with whatever we got. This is a 2-pair, you can see on the left, it's very easy. The game is a little laggy, I don't know why. I think it's the capture card, it's not the capture card surely. But then again, with Balatro, it's not that bad. It is strange though, because it is a very small game, so I don't know what's the issue with that. But what can you do, right? There's not much we can do, so we can just play it as it is. This is a nice hand, and this should be enough. So, aside the rules of Balatro, I guess you guys can really already know. Oh, what we got here. Not bad, and he's free, so for the moment being, we're gonna take it. Everything else, we can just skip it for the moment being. Let me see. Okay, we need to focus on clubs. And yeah, so we're gonna just chat about Carter. Yes, welcome dear, how are you tonight? Well, I think it is morning over there, is it? How is it going? Thank you for joining us. I was briefly discussing the rules of Balatro and also noticing that for some reason the game is lagging, which is very strange because I have a pretty solid capture card, so I don't know what the issues are. I need to check it out later on, but we'll find a way. Eventually. It's morning over here. What hour is that actually? Is it 9 in the morning or something? Let me see if we can buy something. We do have the money. Let me see. Let's buy it. What do we have here? Create 2 copies of one selected card in your hand, or create a copy of a random joker. We only have one, so we're gonna take this one surely. All cards are random rank, but -1 and size, and the red seal. We're gonna go with this one, and since we don't have anything good so far, I'm just gonna put a red seal on an ace, which is gonna make it double. And for the moment being, this is it. Let me just take a sip. Tonight I remember bringing water. Not like last time, we only have alcohols. And let's gonna chit chat a little bit. Tomorrow is another Sunday. It's gonna be scorching hot here in Japan. At least they say no thunderstorms incoming for at least 10 more days. At least. It is terrible. I'm not built for this kind of weather. So what can we do? Nothing, I assume. We can just wait and try to use the UV umbrellas and everything else. But it is hard. Let me tell you, it is very hard. There's nothing too fancy. Nor... it is what it is. I mean, it must be worse in other places, right? So I shouldn't even complain, but it's really not my kind of weather. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of it, generally speaking. It's just not for me. I like spring, I like autumn, I like winter, summer. The game is not giving us pretty good things yet, but what do we got in our hand is actually not that terrible. The thing is, we're not upgrading our hands. We got no planet cards so far, so I think we can still push it through a little bit, but by Ante 4 we actually need to do something. Yeah, it is like it touches you in places inside your brain that you didn't know you had. And then again, some people could say, you know what, I don't know anything about poker or card games, I don't know if I'm gonna get involved into that. You don't need to know anything. The rules are very simple. A straight is just a straight of numbers, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Color is color. Pair is a pair. Double pair is 2 pairs, one after the other. It is very simple. It is for everyone. And the nice thing is there's so many things. There's so many kind of cards. There's so many kind of jokers. And the jokers can be, as you can see on top of here, can be modified. Because they can have polychrome, they can be holographic, and they have other features unlocked. There's so many things to consider in a run, and even if you lose, you can just start right away. So you never feel punished because, oh, I lost our ante 8 and I lost a run. The worst case scenario, you lost like 5 minutes of your life. It's not like losing a phenomenal run in, I don't know, Enter the Gungeon or Binding of Isaac, when maybe you played for half an hour, maybe more, and you lose everything because you made a single mistake or the game was unfair, right? Here you can just go, and this is perfect on portable in my opinion. Kurage-san, konbanwa. Welcome. We're chilling. Please get a drink, get your favorite osake, and chill with us. It's gonna be a very easygoing stream, not like 2 days ago. It's gonna be much more easier. Konbanwa. So what you gonna buy? Sorry, I lost myself in thought. Three of a kind. I don't play a lot of Three of a kind, but we're gonna get the Hone because we want more graphics, surely, and I'm tempted. Wasting some money. Let me see if we got a nice Joker. Let's see. And we got shit. We actually got 2 of the jokers that I never fucking used. Good. We're gonna get this one for the moment being because we got slots, so we have 3 rerolls, but I will need to change it eventually. Let me see what we got. See, the problem with this now is, if you see that on the left, the Trooper is only level 1. We need some planets. Planets are the cards that upgrade your kind of ends. So flush, pair, 2 pair, and whatever. 10, 9, 8, 6, 3. We're gonna go like this. Well, it's not the perfect end, but it's gonna be enough to survive. Be sure to hydrate. Thank you for the reminder. Let me drink a little bit more. I also think this is the perfect game to put in between other games. You're playing something more serious. Ooh, a holographic vagabond. Create the tarot cards if your hand is played with $4 or less. We don't even have enough money to buy that, but I can sell this one for $2. Go 12, get this one, go to $1. We're gonna have a flat plus 10 multiplier per 1.5, per 1.5, which is not per 3 sadly, but this is still good. And we're gonna get a tarot card if we keep our money. Oh, which is very good indeed, because tarot cards can give you access to a lot of stuff. And now we need to play cards though. What are we trying to do here? You know what? Let me just play a simple pair. Let me see if it give me something more decent. Still with a pair, I'm gonna get a lot of points already. And chase 2 cards to lucky card. Yeah, sure. Let's use that. See? Now you're starting to actually building your own deck. We're starting to generate different cards. Lucky cards got a different array of subsets, which can be very useful. We're gonna play another hand. The Vagabond is gonna play another tarot for us. And of course, the tarots are random, but if you don't need them, like this one, you can just sell it. It's gonna be $1, but it's not gonna be bad. So, and we want to be under 4, right? 4 or less? 4 or less. Okay, so 4 or less, we can buy a tarot, or we can go for a playing card. Since we got home, I'm gonna go for a playing card, see what happens. Oh. Ooh. Do I want the chips or do I want the multiplier? I want the chips. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. This is not gonna be fun, but can make it work anyway. Like this. Let me see how many points can I get. Another sun? Man, I really don't need hearts. Thank you. Can we do something here? Yes, we can go a full house. 3 number 3s, 2 number 8. This is gonna be enough to win. Thank you, dear. I mean, up until NT4, it is pretty easy usually. We're not running with good jokers per se, because those are not very good jokers, but we can use them, surely. We want to spend some... Oh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna get +1 discard every turn, yeah. This is like a no-brainer. From now on, things are gonna get steppy. As you can see, from the small blind to the boss level, it's gonna be a double increase in point necessary to win, and this is gonna get worse very fast. But some luck, we can make this happen. We need to make the best use possible for Vagabond, surely, and keep our money low, which usually I never do. But they can make a huge difference. Sadly, this one we cannot even use. This is like a gambling card, and basically you have 1 in 4 chance to add one of the random effects to your jokers, which is very good when it procs. It is very memey. It almost never procs, but also all of our jokers already have an effect. So for the moment being, we're gonna keep it like that. This one, for the moment, we don't need. So $1. 3, 4, 5, 6. Couple of 10s. I'm gonna use the 10s. This card... No, wait a minute. We got color right here. Yes, a flush. Easy. This this is gonna be enough, surely. Yup, more than enough. Another star? Can you give me better tarots, please, for love of God? This is not gonna be enough. I need more. If the Joker gains +2 multiplier if we play a hand container trooper. Balatro rotting. Ducky, welcome. How are you doing? Easy, man. It's easy. What are we gonna do? I don't have enough money for spare trousers anyway, even if I sell this one, and I'm not gonna sell those. Should I buy a Celestial card and hope for decent planets? I think I will, because we do need to level up our hands. How are you, Ducky? Welcome. Oh, well, I mean, full house is good, but I'm gonna go with the safest road, because we're gonna eventually play 2 pair cards, right? Voluster, welcome. How are you today? Oh, this is not ideal, but we want to proc. Oh no, wait, I'm stupid. we got a straight right here. Sometimes I forget that ace is also 1. My bad. Just finish working. Let's go gambling. Suzuki, welcome. A lot of people are popping by. I'm surprised. I told at the beginning of the stream, today nobody's gonna be here because it's Saturday, right? But I just wanted to practice stream. As you can see, there's the subtitles going on, which is a new thing for me, and I'm trying to see if it works. The chatbot has been brought back to life. The command has been brought back to life. Everything that wasn't working last night is working now. So I need to practice now, because I almost forgot how to stream, which is not good. No, it's not true. Well, so for the non-Japanese people, Nekosato Akira-san says Neko-sama has been tomodachi with the toilet today, which means that I was friends with the toilet today. Well, I mean, yeah, this man shits. I shit with grin on my face. I shit very serenely, with serendipity even. I have no issues going to the bathroom. I am so happy. My flora bacteria is perfect, and I am so proud of that. And you know the secret for that, everyone listening. And I am aware that in Europe it is like lunchtime. I'm sorry, but you need to understand that sometimes we need to speak about toilet. And my secret is Japanese food. And I'm serious. I'm very serious. Dinner time. What you gonna have for dinner? Oh, I'm being lazy. It's cold outside? Man, it is 36 degrees here. Makes me want to die. Can we exchange place, please? I want to be lazy during cold weather too. It's one of my favorite things to do. So, Japanese cuisine, Japanese food really makes my bowel movements much better. Italian food never gave me any problems. I mean, in Italy I was drinking 1 liter of milk every day, but like since I arrived in Japan, I think food is just different, or processed different, or I don't know. But like, I go to the toilet double the time, not gonna lie, which is positive, by all means positive. Instead, during my trip in Korea, man, no, complete opposite. I don't know why. I don't mind such topics at all. I mean, we're adults. We need to discuss things like that too. 30 degrees, I'm in Finland. Man. How can it be 30 degrees in Finland? How is it possible? In lazy during cold weather, it's so good. Man, you got me. I think I have a fetish for blankets. I don't know. I just love the feeling of being under a blanket. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're missing a 10? Really now? Let me see. Maybe we got lucky. See? Sometimes you just need to want it enough. I think it's gonna be enough actually. Let me see. Ah, yes! Easy peasy, baby. But I want better. Well, you know what? Moon is not bad because we want more clubs in our deck. I mean, we got 2 Glutenos, so might as well. Good shit. Hey, you're welcome. Oh, I'm gonna get this one. I'm actually gonna get this one, so I'm gonna get back under $4. This is not bad. What are we gonna do? We need to start building better our multiplier. But only event cards. I don't know. Maybe we can wait a little bit more. Arias, welcome. Thank you for joining us again after following us last time, and thank you for the lurkies. We have the comments now, so if you want, I'm gonna just put it here. Comments. Yes, and there's also the lurk one. So if you want to use it, feel free to do so. And first hand is drawn face down. Okay, even if it is face down, we know that cards on the left are high, cards on the right are low. We're gonna do a very risky thing, but we have 4 hands to play, so I'm gonna play those 5 cards and see what happens, as they are. How the fuck is this possible? Are you telling me those 3 cards are aces and kings? For real? So were you telling me the 5th one of my lowest card was a king already? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna go like this, and which is a very easy score. Oh, wait. We got this one, baby. We're gonna get some extra points out of this, like this. Yes. And I got those extra bonuses, and I'm gonna play this one. If it is a king, this means those are 2 aces. If it is an ace, wow, indeed, is even better. We're gonna be sure 100% it's gonna be 2 aces. It is a king. Could be 2 aces, could be an aces and a king. It's very rare there's gonna be 2 kings, because that will mean that the first hand we got a poker of kings. Neko, as an English-speaking Italian living in Japan, in which language you speak to yourself when alone? This is actually a very good question. And I discussed that with some people that I met recently. Even when I was living in Italy, for me, I find it very, very faster and easier to think in English. And when I do speak, like I do speak when I'm alone, by myself. Call me crazy, I don't care. Sometimes I do speak about, I don't know, the videos I'm looking on TikTok. And English is so easy. Or, well, easy is not the right word, right? It is so compact in terms of lexicon and grammar that it is much more quicker to think in English than to think in Italian. Especially when you are like me, I speak many different languages. I know German too, I know Portuguese too, and now I'm learning Japanese. If you start having mix and matches inside your brain, it's over. You go bilingual. You're not bilingual anymore, go bilingual. And it is tragic. It happens. I think it happens to every single one of you guys, because most of you guys are at least bilingual, isn't it? And so I usually speak to myself in English and also think in English. It is much more quicker to translate from English to Italian and to English to Japanese and from English to German than doing different approaches by that. Let me see, what else did I miss? Pizza. I want pizza. I need to make more money. I want pizza too, but pizza here is expensive. It's not right. I want pizza. I'm an Italian. I'm entitled to pizza. The fuck? Let us know what kind of pizza you will get. Let me see. It has been a while since you streamed last. I think the last thing I remember doing this chat is talking about me completing my Scout Instructor Trainer. Probably. You missed the stream for 2 days ago, which was my soft comeback, not the proper comeback. And then after this one, sorry, because there's not new people, old new people coming back. So let me just do a recap for everyone. I had been 2 years without a PC. It got a lot of problems and a lot of life to live, but I'm not complaining. It was everything programmed. I really wanted to stream, but I didn't have the physical possibility to do so. So finally we're back. And I missed a lot of stuff. There are people in chat telling me, oh, I have a family now. Oh, I became an uncle. Oh, I've changed 3 kind of jobs. 2 years is a lot of time. It is a lot of time for me, but also for all of the old people that I got to know back then, which is gonna sound corny and fake, but I truly missed. This is no lie. And it is so fun to bridge up the gap. I hope so. I hope so that you can learn a new one. German is good, totally. I mean. I've learned German at school for 5 years. It was a dreadful experience, but not because the language is bad. It's because I didn't want to learn it. I was a bad student, a criminal teenager cat, and the professor was a piece of shit. We really hated each other to the core. Eventually, after 5 years, you learn it or you're fucked, right? But did I ever enjoy it? No. In the working environment, because I used to live in a very touristic area of Italy nearby Venice, and you use German because we do have a lot of tourists from Germany, from Austria, and all that stuff. But I enjoyed much more speaking Japanese, English, Portuguese, Italian, whatever. I mean, but still, I'm very proud to know how to read German and understand German people speaking and all that stuff. You never know. It's gonna be useful. One of my biggest friends here in Japan is actually a German guy, so I would never have imagined. Oh, sorry. Switch is gonna say you're talking too much. Fuck off. Let me see. Are we gonna get lucky? Do we gonna have like 2 aces over there? Yes, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The luck of the cat. Now, what can we do with what we got? Because we need 3k points, we only have 1 end. 2, 5, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. I want a flush. This is gonna be risky, but I really want a flush. Yikes. 1 more, maybe? I'm gonna risk it. Come on. Oh, no, wait. We got it, but it's a little low. Yeah, this is perfect. This is much better. Thank you so much. This is gonna be enough. +3, +3, +3, +3, +3, and boom. Yes. But barely, though. But barely. We need to get better jokers. I'm in media school now and I do commission. Wow. Thankfully, I can say that I can speak the language in both German. Ich nicht sprechen Deutsch und ja, tala hin Svenska. I mean, one day I'm gonna tell you this story, not today. I've been in Helsinki for a week recently. It was not a good experience. It wasn't planned, okay? I had a little bit of experience with them speaking, is it Suomi? I think. And it was like, what the fuck is this language? It was like nothing else I ever heard. It is like, no, it sounded so complex and with so many influxes. It was like, no, if they ever tell me, we're gonna give you 5,000 euros to you to learn the language, I probably say no, thank you. Finishing it. Finish. It sounded so difficult. So difficult. You've become Croatian? What does that mean? You got citizenship? Are you fucking with me? I mean, Croatia, by the way, phenomenal place. Not even kidding. Risk is wrong. So, I'm gonna translate the message from Negosato Akira-san. Risk is romance and the dream of the whole mankind. This is like a phenomenal message. Thank you. So poetic. So poetic. It's a great language because it's own language family. There's 10 and plus ways to say singular words. I was surprised though of one thing, that like I got to see a lot of people. Basically, let's put it like that. I was in a hospital, okay, and no two doctors spoke the same languages, but everyone spoke at least 3, okay, and they got one for every occasion, and I was flabbergasted. Like, talk about multicultural. Maybe. Is there anything else I can use? This one is not really useful at anti-5, which the deck we have right now. This one is tempting. Face cards, plus 50 chips. Is this gonna be enough to carry us? I mean, we need to try. We need to try. I'm gonna need 22k chips for the deal. It's gonna decrease our poker lever hand, which is basically null, so the power is not a big thing to worry about. The family is Finno-Uralic, and it basically only includes Finnish and Estonian and whatever. The whatever part scares me. Most dogs are language people, yeah. That is a surgeon phenomenon. Finnish, Swedish, and English. Yeah, but then again, they spoke to me in English all the time, and their English was perfect. Well, Japan aside, when people, and they talk from experience, they study English, they just don't want to talk it. They're very self-conscious about that, especially in front of Gaigokujin. They assume that you speak English better than them, so they refuse to speak, but they know they study it. But even the guys good at it, coming from such a radical Asian culture, let's put it like that, most of the time you can sense the influx. Like us Italians, you can hear from a mile away that I'm Italian, 100%. I mean, you can hear it, even if I know English quite well. There's some language like that. All the doctors that spoke to me, when they spoke in English, they spoke a perfect English. Perfect. Simply perfect. I was like astonished in a good way. I've been to Croatia multiple times, definitely I loved it. Croatia is so underrated, and by the way, it was even more underrated back then, in my opinion. I do think after Euro, things have become a little bit more expensive, maybe? I haven't been to Croatia since quite so, but I am pretty sure about it. Do we want... you know what? Might as well use it. And we have another straight? We got lucky this time. For the only fucking chip that we don't need luck, because it's the easy one. Finnish people in general, language people, because we are a bangalore. No one wants to speak what we speak. It is sad, but it's very true. And this also goes for Italian. How many people do you know that speaks Italian? And they want to learn Italian? And I completely understand why they would not want to. Because Italian is such a complex language for nothing. For nothing. It is very old, so I understand why it is complex, but it is difficult to learn. So when you're Italian, you're basically forced to be at least bilingual. At least. And by the way, go to Italy in vacation. You're gonna see that a lot of people don't even know English, which is strange because we have English in school since elementary school, but somehow people just don't want to learn, which is so fucking strange. The boss is gonna decrease our levels. What are we gonna do? We actually want probably to pump up some things that we're not gonna use during the match. So, full house, which is good in other occasion, and maybe a point on flush, never know. It is enough to get around. Tell me something in Italian. You know what? Let's do an exercise. We're in a restaurant. Order up a nice lunch. Let me see what you can do. I want to hear. I know to make an okay sign. Yes, in Italy, even if you don't speak the language, if you can move your hands, you're okay. It's that easy. It's not even a joke. We're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Boom, get a new... Oh no, fuck me. No. It's not gonna generate a turret because I'm full. I didn't notice that. Shit. Wait a minute. I lost a free turret for that. Silly me. But this is gonna be probably the winning hand of the match. Let me see. Is it enough? I think it's enough. With 3 faces. Oh. So this terror gives us money for every joker we have. And since our jokers are all holographic or something, it's actually pretty good. We're gonna have quite a value. $18 per 13, sorry. So we're gonna use this one. We're gonna go at 31. I'm gonna what do we want to do? I'm gonna sell this one. I'm gonna buy and use this one. It's gonna generate 2 planets, which gave us high card, which is, you never know, but not the best one. Saturn, which is good for the straights. We need to spend money. We want to spend money. So we're gonna go first with the jumbo stamp. Holographics, maybe? No holographics, but a glass card and a blue chip. I'm gonna go with the glass, since we're going towards ante 8. We're gonna go for a spectral pack. What do we got? Gold seal to 1 card in your hand. It's gonna give us money, which we don't really want. Converts all cards in your hand to a single random suit. You know what? I bought the thing, I don't want to waste it. If it gives us clubs, we're very lucky. Shit. Shit. No. But it's okay, it's fine. We're gonna go with magic trick, we don't need it. We just need to spend money. And we're gonna generate a random joker. And see what happens. Let me see. Gains 15 chips if player hand contains a straight, which is not a bad joker at all, but at this moment in the game is kinda useless. Because best case scenario is gonna be at plus 45, maybe by hand the 8. We had Italian exchange in my school, really? Oh, I'm on the computer. Hello computer. Hello computer. I'm big on the big screen. Yeah, Twitch on phone is demanding, to say the least. It is very demanding. And you told us you're gonna eat pizza margherita, which is so good. I think somebody asked before why pizza is expensive in Japan. Am I right? Well, because it is ethnic food, I assume. Does it make sense? Not fully, but it is what it is. We want to start with color. Yes, baby. We want to make as many points in as little hands as possible because it's gonna decrease our levels in those kind of hands. It's gonna buff us actively. How many points can we get with this one? Halfway there. The problem is our deck is mostly, well, I mean, we do still have a lot of clubs. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's barely a flush. We do have a lot of these cards though. You know what? I'm gonna play it very, very cautiously and use all the hands that we have. Get some coffee, bring me some too, please. Maybe a cappuccino. I would love a cappuccino right now. Ooh, I think this is enough. This should be enough. It can't even debuff us anymore. We're level 1, sadly. Yes, enough. Writing Italian is harder than Tolkien, but something like... Perfetto! Come antipasti vorrei bruschetta. Perfetto! Man, bruschetta. Shit. I shouldn't have tell you to say anything. Now I'm hungry for bruschetta. Which is, you know, it is easy to do, right? Think twice. Olive oil in Japan is expensive as gold. Tomatoes, for some reason, are very expensive. And good bread, well, it is expensive too. So if you want to have a bruschetta, you need to spend, man. You need to spend. I was in Helsinki Hi. Yes, yes, yes. Yo, yo, Tiramisu, welcome, welcome. Long time no see, I'm back. How are you going? Accent of Finnish is almost his own dialect. It is? I mean, I am very ignorant in matter, so I wouldn't know better. What do we got here? Purple seal or... Is there... I hope it doesn't get our 8. Okay, I'll take it, I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. I want this one. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna remove this one. It is a good joker, but not for the moment being. We're gonna go for a flat multiplier with misprint, which changes every hand we play, but is still a flat. And we're gonna buy this one. So we're gonna get under $4 for the Vagabond to pop. And the next hand, I hope we can buy the Director Cat, because it could be very helpful for the final hand. So usually I will take this one, right, because it gives us a lot of money, but in this case, I'm gonna go for the bonus cards. Why not? Yeah. Use weird words, but if you speak Finnish, you can kind of understand it, but I cannot replicate speaking it in any way. So it's basically a one-way only way of speaking. Am I right? I don't need this. This is very good. I don't think this is gonna be enough to win in one hand, but it's gonna drive us very close. Yes, indeed. And what do we got? A Magician for lucky cards, which I think is useful, especially for faces. And this could be the... I mean, if one of those choose procs, it's gonna be the winning hand. Yes, thank you. Both of them. Thank you. It gave us a card that we don't really need, but maybe we can make it work in order to... Let me see. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna use this one, double our money, go to 10, and buy Director's Cut. Earlier than I wanted, but the earlier the better, I think. But it will change to the common finish if it... Oh, so at least they're, you know, kind enough to do so. In Italy, we do have a lot of dialects, and some dialects, if you are not from the area, you will not be able to understand, not even, like, lightly. Some of them are really their own language. But usually people do understand that you don't understand and try to speak a normal Italian. It depends though. Especially on the islands, Sicily and Sardinia, language can be quite difficult to grasp. Quite difficult, to say the least. I'm gonna use this one straight away. I think a light stereotype is looking down on everyone else. There is something like that. What do I want to do? Should I keep the hearts? No. Color of Arts is not gonna give us any big bonuses. We want more. But this is not it. This is not it. What are we gonna do here? I'm gonna keep the queen, play only a pair. This is gonna give us very few points, but gonna make us some space. Can I use the Fool for yes, in order to have a new Empress for more multi-cards, and we're gonna use only clubs, so they're gonna be even more powerful. Still not enough for color, but now we do. Now we do it. This is gonna be a powerful hand. Powerful enough? Maybe? Should be. Oh, more than enough. More than enough. Is the capital. I see it. Kind of jokes about every city being almost its own area, and everyone just hates each other, which is, yeah, typical in Italy too. It's not actually like that, but the internet people find it funny, so we do it. It is a meme, right? Which is not that bad. This could be nice, but not nicer than flat misprint, I assume. Do we need spades? We do not. And we gonna go. In order to keep under the $4. That's what we do. You were busy with you. I mean, I've been outside the streaming things for 2 years. If you have the time, go check out the first 10 minutes of our last live stream when I explain everything. But I'm finally back. And we're building the new model, because I'm gonna change model eventually. Nothing wrong with this one, I just want a little bit of spice in my life. Now, for this one, things are starting to getting complicated. We need 40,000 points in 4 hands, which is not impossible, but how can we do it? Those are face cards. We don't know which kind of face cards, but face cards indeed. Okay, this is a solid end. I will take it. It's gonna bring us to 20k, surely. 27. We need 30k more. Gonna use this one first. Use this one. I have 2 more turrets. Spades. We don't need spades, but the Empress. The Empress can be good. 4, 6, 7, 9. And a ace. We already used 2 aces, so this one goes, this one goes, this one goes. Everything goes. I will likely... How many 7s do I got? Not a lot. Not enough to do anything prolific. Ooh, what are we gonna do here? Oh wait, I know a trick. If we power up 2 cards, maybe it's gonna show them to us, right? Yes, briefly. So this is a jack, and this is a queen. So if I play like this, we're gonna have a pair of queens or a pair of kings, surely, at least. Which is not a lot, but it removes a lot of shit from the equation. By 2 kings. Not big points, but we only need 4k in 1 hand. Shit. You know what? I don't know what's here. I'm gonna discard and I'm gonna hope for a 3. We don't have any more aces. Yes, thank you, Lord Almighty. This is gonna be barely enough. Logopaya, thank you for joining us. My Sona looks really cute. Thank you. I bow to you. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? I just got back from streaming. I got a 2-year pause. Let's put it like that. And if you like the Nekosama persona, well, I hope you're gonna like the Nekosama 2.0, because we're building towards that. So with you being here, without spending a single dime, only tuning up to the streams, you're gonna make that happen. And I hope you're gonna like that too. And this goes also for everyone else, of course. You're good, very nice. Can I ask what hour is over there? Because I live in Japan. It is 11 p.m. Oh, sorry for saying good evening. Caffeine Chew Electric Boogaloo has been acquired. How many coffees do you drink in a day? Because I have the image that Americans drink a whole lot of coffee. Is it true? Hype for the new avatar. It is very hypey, not gonna lie. Mama is doing a phenomenal job already. Even if I told them, don't do anything, and I have the feeling that they're working on behind my back, because I don't have the proper money to pay them for the moment being, because I need to put money in like living expenses for the moment being. But they seem to like the project enough. And if you go to Twitter, Nekosama87, you're gonna see already the fan arts for the new persona, which is less kept and more, should I use the term furry? I hope it's not like derogatory or anything, but it's basically human body, but it is a cat. So I don't know how, anthropomorph, maybe? How can we? It is a furry. It is a, there's no beating around the bush, it is a furry. And it is very nice looking already. So I can only imagine what it's gonna be after that. But this is not gonna retire completely. I'm gonna use a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yes. There's no... I'm not even a furry at all, but might as well. Because everyone thinks I am. Just because I've been transformed into a cat, right? So at this point, I might as well not fight it. I just drink 1 in a day, but this Saturday, just my little treat. At 9 in the morning, already? Rarely can shake it. A fancy one with a few espresso shots. Sorry? Wait a minute. Isn't... So I'm Italian, okay. Espresso is coffee. What does it mean, espresso shot? So you put coffee inside your coffee. It's like I'm gonna get a milk with a shot of milk. Is this like a meme or something? Maybe I'm missing a definition of something. I don't think furry is derogatory. I don't think so. I don't surely mean it in any derogatory form. So, back on the job. We need power-ups, and we're not getting any. Another discard sounds nice, so for the moment being, this is it. But we need something more. This is tempting, but the Joker we have, we can use a little bit more. Sadly, the one that I would give up is actually Vagabond, which is good. Plus 10 flats multi is good, but it started to lack some power. We're gonna go with Hard Suit right here. Hope maybe that the lucky card pops. Maybe. It did actually pop. We're getting pretty lucky. At least with those things. Labs. Yes, this is very... Oh, wait. I want to power up Faces, though, because Faces also give us those nice plus 30 chips, so... Yes, indeed. And we also got Color. Thank you very much. I think this is gonna be enough. Let me see. Oh, fuck, I have $23? I didn't notice that. Oh, sorry. Oh, the lucky card. The lucky card proc can give me $20, I think. Because I'm pretty sure we just spent them. I was like, what is all that money? How do you get power-ups? There's many ways to have power-ups. Basically, the cards, as you can see, can be foil, can be holographic, can be polychrome. And they get all those sorts of shiny air jump.
Ne cosa 14 Kirbo.
Kirbo, ne cosa 14 Kirbo. I need to change the language of the bot because it still speaks in Italian for some reason. Thank you. Welcome back to the sub for 6 months in advance. What the man? You could have taken it easy. You could have just subbed for today. Thank you. 27 months in a row. That's amazing. Voluster was actually, as you can see from the badge, one of the first people that managed to subscribe. It is a badge of honor. Some of them retired completely from Twitter, so they're not available anymore. There's less than 10 people, because you cannot choose to give them the 10 first people that sub when you get the subs available, get them. And some of them are not on Twitch anymore. I said Twitter, sorry, Twitch. So this is very rare. Thank you very much. Thank you, super appreciate it, and welcome back. Enjoy the emojis. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think furry is a bad, at least in Japan, it's not a bad word, but I saw that used in, you know, strange ways as a joke. And I don't want to offend anyone, that's it. So, power-ups. But we're speaking power-ups. You can use the planet cards, which are the tarots. No, they're not the tarots, but they're like the card. Only card, planet cards. And as you can see, they level up a specific form of hand you're gonna play. Flush, double couple, pair, high card, whatever. And those are flat power-ups. Plus 2 multiplier, plus 15 chips. You want those. But it didn't give us a whole lot of them to us. Also, when you open up packs, cards can be, as you can see, foil. Or maybe they can be like this one, a glass card, which has chances to... this one can be destroyed when you play that, but every time gives you plus 2 multiplier, which is huge. And there are different kind of cards you can use. So there's a whole lot of choice. A whole lot of choice. We need to spend some money. This is beyond lucky. So we didn't have any, and I can show you the negative joker. Negative jokers do not pick up space. As you can see on top, there's like 5 out of 5, so I cannot have any more jokers. I need to sell something, right? But with this one, you can just add it, because it's a negative. So it doesn't pick up any space, and it's actually not that bad. If we play 4 cards, it gets little by little more powerful. So it is late, and the 7 is a little late for that kind of joker, but never say no. Now, we want a double. Oh, well, I mean, we can go for a straight. It's not 4 cards, but solid. With 52k, things are starting to be difficult. I generally don't know if we're gonna be able to beat this one. I'm not gonna lie. But we can definitely try. Let me see what I got. 1, 2. Should I? I'm gonna renounce to an easy hand in hope to get color. Yes, we got very lucky. This should be enough. Let me see. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. But I don't know. Anti-8 is gonna be very difficult. Yes, thank you. I will get this one. Thank you very much. We really want this. And we're gonna spend some money on cards. So, no clubs. No clubs. Oh, but this counts as a club too. Wild cards, as you can see, and they're like a little bloody. They count as any suit. So this is not a bad thing. The 2 power-up cards that we got here, they're not bad, but it's much better to get a club right now. Let me reroll. Nothing very useful. All face cards are debuffed, so goodbye to Scary Face for this round that we need 70k. Yikes. This could be it. This could be it, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, this is not a bad start. This is not a bad start. I think this is gonna give us like maybe 20k. Maybe. Let me see. 27k. So, no face cards whatsoever, right? What can we do? What can we do? In what prefecture do you live now? So, I was living in the area of Ikebukuro up until January, February, and now I live right in between. I'm not gonna say the exact place, of course, but I live in the middle of the line between Tokyo and Kanagawa. So basically, if you take a look at the map of Tokyo and you go to the left, I live exactly on the left border of the prefecture of Tokyo, which basically puts me. Sorry, I'm changing. Oh, my models go wah. I'm basically 20 minutes from Shibuya and 35 minutes from Akihabara, which is pretty convenient. Also, for some reason, I'm 15 minutes of train to Kawasaki, which is a wonderful place. But if I take a bike, it takes me 10 minutes. I don't know how it is possible that it is faster than the train. Maybe the stops, or maybe it's because the whole area is plain, so you can just go straight forward, and it's very nice. It's kind of nearby the sea, there's a lot of nature, but still plenty of cityscape. So you have all the comforts, the shops and the malls and the center. So, have you watched Blue Eye Samurai? I did not actually. It is a movie? It is anime? Because maybe it has another name. Ikebukuro is nice, don't get me wrong, it is very nice place, extremely nice place. But the thing is, I really this is not gonna be phenomenal. Let's put it like that. I don't think I have enough for. Let me see. We do have enough to do another call or another flush of clubs. We need to pull them out. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a 2 pair and waste one of the 2s, even if it's not gonna give me any points. This is gonna be a very low and this is not gonna be anything to write home, but give me just 1 so we can go anti-8. Don't want. You should give it to me. I I smell defeat, guy. Please, please, I'm giving you all I have. Oh, thankfully, the gods have listened to me. They really wanted me to play up until the last discard. Okay, this is more than enough. Maybe next time or two. I mean, yeah. If you tell me by time, I will love to. I'm always up for people just joining randomly. Like, I think at this point, half of my viewers met me in real life. It's not very private anymore. Let's say that I use the VTuber just because I like it, not because of my policy. I've also never played this game, so I'm kind of clueless. So, you just want to go up with scores, basically pushing through high scores. But the thing is, it becomes procedurally more difficult, and you need to work with what you have. And sometimes there's just no way around. It's the same rules of poker, so color with color, 2, 3, 4, 5 all together, and you go and make a nice straight with numbers, and you can go poker with 4 cards of the same number, different suits. But the thing is, there's all of the roguelike components, so power-ups and chances, all the jokers, which there are like a lot and they're random. And in this moment I'm using this one. The next run we're gonna see completely different. Let me see what we got here. Again this one. Last time you give me all arts, which I'm not a fan. Gold seal and blue seal, no thank you. Shall we go for incantation? So we lose 1 card, which we don't have anything phenomenal. I mean, this one and this one we don't want to lose, but everything else, like 80% of cards, we can lose. And we're gonna go +4 of enchanted cards. We don't know what cards, but they're gonna be enchanted. Or we gamble and we hope to get a handful of clubs, which will, like, it will be game changing. It will basically mean that we're gonna win the run. But it is like 1 out of 4 chances. I don't know. You know what? No, I think I know. Let's go gambling. Fuck. Well, I mean, we tried. We tried. It's the only thing that matters. I think I want it. It is very late, but at least we can use again the effect for Vagabond, so we can get a little bit of tarot cards going on. And maybe more planets, because we do need them. We actually do need them. Let me see. Give me something. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for listening. It's a nice flush. Only level 3 though. Usually at ante 8 you want to be level 5 for your kind events. We weren't very lucky. Steel card. Steel card. A steel card gives, as you can see, plus 1.5 multiplier when this card stays in hand. So when you don't play a card, it's gonna act as a free multiplier. Do we want it now? I don't think so. Do I want to play Jack and Aces? I don't think so, actually. Because this one is a wild card, so it counts as a club. We have 4 clubs in our hand, even if it looks like 3. I'm gonna discard everything. Yeah, now we're talking. I don't even need the 8 in this case. I'm just gonna play 3 and 2. Yeah, this sounds pretty good. And you know what? We're gonna use these other 3, enchant it, becoming a steel card. So it's gonna act as a multiplier. Big brain moment. Yes, this is gonna be around 25k points. Maybe. Let me see. No, much more. 40k. 40k. This is good. The card we got is gonna double our money, which is nothing. We have $2, but we're gonna use it. We're gonna go 4 with $4. We're gonna buy a spectral pack. And what we got? Purple seal, which if we discard a card with purple seal, we get a free tarot. Or we do want face cards though, because we have scary face. Every time we play is a face card, plus 30 chips. I hope it discards like those 3, maybe one of the aces. Let's see if we got lucky. Yes, yeah, perfect. This is good. Now, this is the final stretch. Okay, we have this one, and then the final boss. As you can see, the final boss, when there is like written Cerulean Bell, they have special powers. I think there's like 8 of them. This one is maybe one of the easiest. Forces one card to always be selected. So every hand you want to play, you're gonna have one card selected by the opponent. Can be good, it can be bad. Definitely, there's worse. There's much worse. So we're gonna play this one and see what happens. 100k is a lot more setup. Oh, big sip? Yeah, sure. Got it. Thank you very much. So, for the moment being, 999. Ooh. So, if you go like this, 65 per 8. Oh, this is much better actually. Even if it is only level 1, this is gonna be a lot of points. Not enough to win, but still a lot of points. It is a whole lot of points. And Empress. Empress is gonna help us enchanting into multi-cards. We're gonna use on our only clubs, so they're gonna get even more powerful when we use them. Now, what can we do now is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We can play a straight, which is not the best, but there are mult plus a lucky card. These potentially could be even enough to win. Let me see. Got all the nice multipliers. The lucky card did not pop, so sadly we run a little shorter than we wanted to, but it's not the end of it. You're gonna enchant a 3 as a gold card. If you keep it in your hand, it's gonna give you some money at the end. What can we do now is hope for a king or a better a queen. Yeah, this is how we do it, and this is gonna be surely enough to win. We get plus $3 for keeping the 3 in our hand, and we go straight to the final boss. Yes. And we also got a nice tarot for that. So now we got $8. Make it 9, because we cannot use this joker, surely. Yes, indeed. Since this game is an indie game, the developer wanted to just put different video games inside of that, and there's plenty. After we finish this run, I can show you guys. They're very cute. There's not much we can do with what we got here. Might as well... We cannot buy both, sadly. I would love to. Just gonna buy the big one. So, no clubs. But this is very nice. Lucky card plus foil. It is a 2. Wow, oof. What are we gonna do? This is a wild card, so it counts as a club. Do I want a club, or do I want a foil? But it's low level, it's only 2 chips. We're gonna go with this one and hope it's gonna be helpful. And this is it. This is the final boss. It's make it or break it. If we win, you can keep on playing forever, but it becomes very difficult. But at least you reach your goal. So every time you beat a new run, it becomes more difficult with more challenging for that specific kind of deck. And that's what we want to do. So it forces us to play a 8. This is not ideal, because even if we want to discard, we cannot move it. So, motherfucker. See, idealistically, I would love to discard some card in order to go for a flush, and it wants me to discard an 8. It is a piece of shit move, if I can say so. Motherfucker. Now it wants me to use a 5. This is not ideal. Kind of fucking me over a little bit, because I cannot go for a flush for 4 cards, so this is gonna give us so few points. Might as well discard it, because we do have to score a lot of points. He's putting... See, when the computer doesn't want you to win, it just say no, fuck you, man. And in the meantime, he's letting me discard a lot of cards. This is not a phenomenal hand, but if those proc, if they give us the plus 20 multiplier, We can do something out of that, maybe. Nothing procced. Nothing. Absolutely nothing procced. Give us chips. The normal chips. It was terrible. Now what we can do? Oh, we can do something actually here. We can go like this. Wait a minute. Oh, I was forgetting. It's 10. Wait a minute. We're gonna skip the... No. Oh, well, I mean, I can go like this too. What is most convenient? What is the most convenient? Well, you know what? Let's put it like this. Oh, I can't even select another one to play my chariot because it is automatically selected. Damn. Okay, let's go like... Sorry. This. Hope for the best. We're gonna need more than luck. We need a miracle at this point. The glass card is broken. At least we got a nice use for that, but I'm gonna sell this one. Okay, we can play Chupa. Chupa is very cheap though. There's no other way around. Might as well use this one too so we can quote-unquote discard it. This is not ideal. We need to make 40k and we have this hand and another one. We're gonna be very close by. Very close by. There's not much we can do. I still have some discards though. Let me see. If I discard that 9, how many other cards I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 in my hand, so there's 5 in my decks. Because I can go like this, but the 9 is not gonna count, and I don't think this is enough to do 70k points. I don't think it's enough. We gonna do? No, I don't think it's enough at all. Might as well go for this. This is not. No, I mean, if he selects one of the 8s, we're good to go. Okay, this could be it. Because we're gonna go for a full house, and we have 2 clubs, which is not, well, 3 clubs considering this one, which is not a lot, but it gives us a lot of points. I think we can win it. Let me see. Let me see. Pump it up. Pump it up. Barely. My fucking god, by 600 points. We made it. We actually made it. GG. And you can go in endless mode, yeah, sure, but it's gonna be, with our setup, it's gonna be impossible. So we'll take it. We'll take it. GG. This was a strange run. It was a very basic challenge actually, but we got very unlucky with this. And yeah, I want to show you guys. So with spades, you have Shovel Knight, which is the one that I'm using. You have Nightmare. You have Ezio and Friends. I think you guys can see where they come from, right? This is like Don't Starve. This is like Assassin's Creed, and A Path in the Woods. This is also very, very nice looking, very clean. And then we got the default ones, of course, the Continent, which again is very self-explanatory, isn't it? It's the Witcher. And then we got Night City. Of course, you have the Night City suit. And then you got the Hertz. Of course, I went instantly with Binding of Isaac. Such an important game for me. Then you have Among Us, a Bobus, very, very iconic. And the default one, Bugsnax. Bugsnax 2, yeah. You got the Critical Role suit, because apparently they're so famous overseas. I saw some TikToks from them, but I might say it's not a thing here in Japan. Nobody knows about them. I understand where they come from, but they being so famous that they've been included here too. The Rebellion pack, which is very nice. And the Cult of the Lamb one, which is very neat, very nice. So you got a little bit of And you go for clubs. Clubs, I'm using the Dead by Daylight one, the Fog. Yeah, the default. The Survivors, which is Vampire Survivors, of course. We were talking about that a couple of days ago. You got this latest Spire, very nice, very colorful. Potion Craft, huge gamer in Japan, by the way. Ten Awakening. This was a surprise. It's probably one of the author favorites because I don't think he's that big, but clearly found his space here. And Voltec, the Fallout ones. Yes, indeed, there's also Fallout. Then we got the Diamonds. I'm using Stardew Valley, but there is Enter the Gungeon, Equigrace, which I really don't know where they come from. I really don't know. Warframe. Ah, was that Warframe? Amazing. Civilization 7. This is very, very nice. Face Punch Survivors. This is another unexpected one. And the default, of course, Dave the Diver, which is another game that really shined here in Japan for some reason. And this is it. There's quite a lot. Thank you for the CP, Eternal. Let me just get it. Thank you very much. Going through my water very, very quickly. And by the way, usually, it doesn't take so much time to do a roundabout with soup. We talk a whole lot, and let me just show you guys. This is all the things you can unlock in the game, right? And by the way, this is on Switch. So this is no mod at all. The PC one has so many added things, so many mods that gives you much more things to do that is unreal. It is unreal. But I wanted to play it on the go because back then I have no access on my PC. So for me, this was the only choice. And I'm happy. But then again, if you can play it on PC or maybe better on Steam Deck, this very, very, very recommended to buy that over there and use the whole add-on system. So you can, by playing, see all the tarots, which they have very different effects. Your planet cards, which as you can see, I still have to unlock all of them. Okay. The spectral cards, which are the more special ones. And then you got the various seals. Then you can apply to the normal cards. The enhancements that we saw before, we discussed before. Then you got the editions, which is basically the foils. Okay. And these are so the editions apply to every Joker, but also to every card. So a 5 of diamonds can be foil and also a Joker. The seals only apply to playing cards, and the enhancements also apply only to playing cards. Then you have the booster packs for the planet cards, for tarots, for the standard cards, for the buffoon, which is the Joker, spectrals. There's a lot. The tags, those are the things you get when you skip one of the hands, and they give you actually beneficial things. Some better than others, arguably. It depends on what kind of run you're making. But those can be very useful, especially when you're playing with handicaps like the first end of a run doesn't give you any money, so you can just skip it and maybe, get a free Joker. You never know. And the blinds. Those are the bosses. The various kind of bosses with various kind of handicaps you have to go through. Some of them are worse than, like, one of the most famous is the Violet Vessel, which is very large blind, extremely large blind. Or for example, where it is this one, the Verdant Leaf. Every single card of your hand you cannot use until you get rid of one of your Jokers. And this is gonna be the last battle of the game, so yep. And they can make it or break a run. Then you got the vouchers. Those are the things you can buy for $10, and those are very huge power-ups. They make you have more cards in your shop, more chances of them being holographic, discounts, and the more the merrier. There's so many of them. I didn't unlock all of them. I think, I'm missing a couple of them still, as you can see. They're very powerful. And various decks, those are unlockable when you reach certain conditions. Some decks are easier than others, in my opinion. They have their own rules and their own designs. But the main feat is Jokers. There's 150 of them in the base game, plus the mods you can download, and they're all different in design, in rarity, and in use. And there's literally a lot. I didn't unlock all of them, still missing around 20. Some of them you need to do challenges, some of them you need to just find them, or do something very specific, like play every hard card in your deck in a single round, or it's never gonna pop up. So you never know when it will pop up again. A little by little you unlock everything. And this makes the game very, very replayable. Extremely replayable. And we're gonna do another new run. And what I was working on was using the plasma deck, which, my opinion, my humble opinion, is probably the easiest one. Because if you can read the effect of the plasma deck, it says balance chips, which is the value of every single card you use, and multiplier when calculating score per player hand. The thing is, the blind size is doubled. So the blind size is the score needed to go to the next stage. So every battle from the beginning is gonna be harder. But usually what you're aiming in the game is to pump up your multiplayer score, right? Here, every joker and every card and every power-up that pumps up your chips, which is usually not that useful, here becomes much better. Much better. So kind of balances off. The thing is, as you can see, this is the stake. The white stake is the base difficulty. And as you can see on the right, you go up, 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 up. I arrived here. This is the orange stake. Shop can have perishable jokers. So jokers that after 5 hands get destroyed. And also in small there is written, applies all previous stakes, which means all of this. Which, as you can see, they're not nice to have. Small blind gives you no money. Requires cold scare faster for each entity, so it even more score is applied. Some jokers you cannot sold if you have. You have one less discard. Even more score. So if you want to beat this one, they're gonna be on top of each other. I'm gonna show you guys how it is a run like this. The first one, 600 points. And you will get no prize for that. The subtitles are very interesting in terms of band wars, sorry. Sometimes it doesn't know what you do. Let's put it like that. So this is not a perfect 10, but I'm gonna show you something. Oh, I think we changed. Yeah. I changed something. This is a normal straight. Usually, this is not enough to make 600 points. But look at the points on the left. They add up, and then they balance. Having a 42 multiplier at the beginning is more than enough. So we need to consider that, and we need to have proper jokers that balances not only multiplier, but this time also the chips that we want to. So let's see if we got lucky. So erosion is not a joker that I usually use. +4 multiplier for each card below 52 means that you want to destroy some of your cards in your deck. Not a fan, especially in this setup. Satellite, on the other hand, gives you $1 every round, so every match you play. For unique planet card, use this run. So right now we got 0 because it just started, but if you go like this, and we use our first Venus, this is gonna give us $1 flat every time we play a hand, which seems not a lot, but believe me, on the long run it can make it or break it a run. Really, really, really. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna discard some card. Okay, this is 2 pair. Not enough, but close by. We're gonna go like this and proceed to the next one. At the beginning of the run, this is one of the best decks. After until 3, it becomes a nightmare. Actual nightmare. So we want planets. Another jokers. Face cards have a 1 in 2 chance. Give you $2. Good on paper, but as you can see, this is an eternal. So we cannot sell it. It cannot be destroyed. Since we have a finite number of slots, we want to be very sure of what to have and what to use. On the other hand, this is a perishable. In 5 rounds, this is gonna be gone. But for $6, we can make $4 every round. So 5 times 4 is 5, 5 is $20. Minus 6 is 14, which is not bad. We're gonna get it. Not ideal, but since we don't have any planets, might as well. This boss makes us not use the hard cards, which is not that terrible. We're gonna just get rid of them and see what we can make with what we got. We got a 2 pair right here. Not phenomenal, but it's gonna be 500 points at least. Yes. Now we want to pump it up a little bit. We don't have a lot of these cards, as you can see, so we need to work properly. I'm gonna go for a risky move. I wanted color. It gave me nothing. But we need to play something, so we're gonna go like this. A humble pair. Okay, this is much better. This should be enough. It was more than enough. Thank you, gods. Yeah, the best thing to do is to actually play it at least once, and it's gonna make the world. Like for example, now we got $12. What do I want to buy here? This one, surely, because it's a flat bonus plus 1 hand size. So every time we pick up cards, right? What is gonna happen? We're gonna have 1 more card in your hand, which is phenomenal, phenomenal. But we can buy it even next round, because this is like a big power up. It's gonna be here for 3 rounds, right? So we can stall for a second. We're gonna buy this one, which is good power up, and also plus $1 every round, because it go with the other planets. This is not very good, so we can wait. And for the moment, we're not gonna lose any more money. On the next round, we'll see what happens. We're gonna play this one, which is not difficult. This is not a phenomenal hand, so we're gonna discard something. And this is much better. I don't think it's enough for 2,000 points, but it's gonna drive us around 1,500, 700. Much better than I thought. So from now, what can we do? Let's go like this. This should be enough. Absolutely enough. And usually we get no money, right? But we got $2 because we have still 2 remaining ends. $2 from satellite and 4 for the golden joker plus 1 in interest. So in the end, even for the match that give us no money, we got $9 out of that, which is wonderful. Enough to buy this one plus $8 that we could invest into cards or maybe buy a joker, but the joker gave us is not that. No. This one is very good actually, but technically you lose 5 chips every hand, but in 5 rounds it's gonna be done, so we're not gonna use it fully. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Now 7. Oh, this is a good end. This is a very good end. Nice flowers. Very nice bomb of point. This was like a free win. Look at that. Very easy. Let's go. And now we got much more money before. $13 dollars. So, oh sorry, my controller. Madness is a huge powerhouse, but it is pricey. In the sense that when small blind or big blind is selected, so every match beside bosses, it gains per 0.5 multiplier flat, which is huge. No other cards does that, but it destroys one of your other joker, which this one is gonna die in 2 rounds anyway. This one is actually free money every time. It gives us no power-ups, so you know what? Usually I never get this one because it can fuck up other jokers in the long run, but we can risk it. Or maybe no. Let me see. If I find a different planet here, you know what? I'm gonna use this. No, I think I'm gonna play it safe. We're gonna play for money for the moment being and see what happens. I'm gonna buy a tarot card. Oh, we got lucky. We're gonna double our money. Easy peasy. And now, cards drawn face down after each hand. So when we play, the next hand is gonna be face down. We need to be very careful. It doesn't apply to discards though. So what we... Oh, well, I mean... This is a phenomenal starting hand. It's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be around 2k and something. But it is a very nice start. Oh, well, more than I thought. So it gives us like a lot of cover cards, and what we're gonna do here, since we really don't want to risk it, we have very limited number of hands, we're gonna discard them. Even if maybe they were good cards, but we won't take the risk. Instead, what we're gonna do is go for a nice build. And maybe we're starting from the top 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. This is surely enough. We got pretty lucky so far, but we do need to pump up the numbers for, especially for the jokers, in terms of chips and multiplier. Starting this one is good. From this kind of run, this is good. 4 fingers, all flushes and straights. Instead of using 5 cards, can be made by 4. This one is very interesting. Very interesting. So this one coming with us. No flat bonus, but still usable. We want planets. So let me see. Is there anything that we didn't got? We're gonna get a flush. So this one is going to $4 every match. And we're gonna buy this voucher, which is seed money. Raise the cap on interest, which is usually $5 that you can get every match, to 10. So we're aiming to make a lot of money. This is not a phenomenal hand, but it is a start. I'll take it. We need much more though. Now we got this one, right? So let me see. We can do this, and the computer says this is a straight, which is very useful for us. Extremely useful. Makes so much more points. But we don't have all of hands, and we're probably gonna actually lose this one. I think we're gonna lose this one because we have no real power up, sadly. Yeah, we're not making enough points, as you can see, right? Maybe if a miracle happens here, but I don't think this is enough. Nope. And as you can see, this is so easy to lose, because if you don't make it in time to have enough multiplier, or in this case enough chips, you're done for. The ante just scales like that, and it's not gonna be enough for you to go through, sadly. But it is the beauty of the game, because you can just do on your run. You didn't lose anything, which is actually very comforting. Very, very comforting. I cannot stress this enough. This is never stressful for me, to be honest. So what do you want to do usually is to, as you do in many roguelikes, reset your run and see if you have nice starting condition. And what I usually do is check if skipping the first hunt gives me a nice bonus. I usually look for free joker with plus 50 chips, okay, which is holographic, or maybe a free pack of cards in the next match, which are very nice way to start your run. Of course, it is random, so it can take 1 reroll or 30 rerolls, you never know. Like, uncommon jokers or rare jokers can happen too, to be free, but it is too much of a choice. You don't know really what you're gonna get. You need to aim for something more flatter and more standardized, in my opinion. There's pro players that use very different strats. I saw a couple of them. I saw Northern Lion. I saw another couple of creators that are very good at this game. And like this one is a very nice polychroma, but it doesn't do that much difference in this specific kind of deck, actually. We're not getting lucky. Oh. Nope. A rare Joker could be nice, but could also be very shitty. Oh, see, this is one that I want. A foil tag. So the next base edition shop Joker is free, so you spend no money. So even if you skip this one, nothing's gonna happen. And it's gonna be a plus 50 chips. Yeah, the thing is, usually you just want to run, because it is random. See? We just needed to say that we wanted it. We can just play the game and see what happens. And worst case scenario, just re-roll the run. And sometimes it's actually better to do like that, because it is seeded, so you never know what you're gonna get. Maybe in 2 hands you're gonna get the best hand of your life, like Binding of Isaac. But there is a sense to start like this one. So we got this one for free, right now. Sorry, I'm sitting myself a little bit back. Is it a good card? Technically yes, but like, this is our first Joker. Uncommon Jokers each gives per 1.5 multiplier. What if we don't get any? You see what I mean? It is not that ideal, but still, you're gonna see this is gonna make much more difference. Those plus 50 in this moment means also plus 50 multiplier, which is huge. Discard 2 random cards every time you play. Not that bad. 2, okay. Look at this. This is gonna be enough. Because plus 50 and is more than enough. And this is a huge difference from before, just at the start. So it's gonna give you much more breathing room. This is an uncommon, which will go good with this one. But I don't know. You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's try to make some money. This is not technically gonna be enough, but it's gonna be a nice move anyway. Oh, this was actually enough, barely, but this was enough. Good. Again, flat cash every single round, $1 payout. When we kill a boss, it goes up by 2 and by 2 and by 2. Since we got it early, it will give us a lot of money, plus the second bonus from this baseball card. Another uncommon, $8 if play hand triggers the boss ability. This is too risky, especially for this run. Okay, it's uncommon, but I'm not gonna buy it, so we'll wait. We'll gladly wait for next one. This is nice. Let me see if I can do something. Yeah, this is like perfect. This is gonna be huge points. Take a look. Nice full house. Yep. Almost 6k in a single hand. Money too. Banner. Banner usually is not that bad, because at the moment being, without using these cards, we have 90 chips, which is huge in this one, right? But the thing we're afraid is, every time you use this card, you lose 30 chips, which is a lot, and it is undestroyable. Also, it's not an uncommon. We really want the uncommons, right? We're gonna buy this one. It says does nothing, and technically it does nothing, but if you buy this one, which is the level 1 voucher, you have the possibility to buy the level 2 voucher, which for this card gives you a +1 on Joker spaces, which is very nice to have. So what we're gonna do is this, and see if it appears later on, and we're also gonna power up our straights. Oh, sorry, forgot to use it. One in several cards gets drawn face down. This is not that bad. What do we got here? Oh, and 9, 8, 5, 4, 2. We're gonna go like this. Yes. No. What happened here? Not ideal. Because if I discard from this side, maybe we get a jack And this is enough. You know what? I'm gonna go from this side. The game heard me. Say, no, fuck you. Well... Oh, well, I mean... Yeah, I'll take it. This is more than enough. Thank you very much. He wanted to let us feel pain a little bit, but it's okay, it's fine. We bite. We bite. Yes, Rocket got powered up, so from now on, gonna give us $3. Oh, see, this is why I hate this game. This is one of the best jokers you can have in this run. Okay, blue joker, so plus 2 chips, which remaining card in your deck. And in this run, this is phenomenal, but look at that, it is perishable. It's gonna die in 5 rounds. This is like such a waste. Terrible waste. But we're gonna buy Recyclomancy, plus 1 discard, so we're gonna go 4-4. Gives us more space to actually do something. Now, what can we do? Easy. Not a lot of points, but we get rid of some nice cards. Maybe get something better later on. Let me see. Yes, this is a little bit better. What can we do here? We can do Jack 9-9, but let me go lower. I'm gonna play it very low. Okay, it's fine. And now, I think we can close with this one. Yeah, very easy. We need to start getting some planet cards though, because we really got only one, I think. The Gros Michel, which is plus 15 mult, which is good, but 1 in 6 chance to die. And also, this is an infinite, plus 2 end size, -1 and each round, which is not ideal. You never know, maybe you're gonna need that extra hand. So, oh, this is easy. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Nice straight. Not enough, but good amount of points. Now, almost color, so we'll try make it happen. The gods have not forsaken us yet. Will this be enough? Maybe? Yes, actually it was very much enough. The thing is, now we have a somehow difficult boss, so let's see what they give us. 100 chips if we got a straight. In this sense, this one is a good card. It's not an uncommon. It's a very good card in there. So we're gonna get it. And also, we're gonna get this one. We want our bonus cards. The needle says you can only play 1 hand. What does this mean is we only have 1 chance. So we want high cards. I'm gonna discard everything lower. And we want a straight here, so we want a jack, possibly a jack to pop out. Now, we need a Tendo. Thank you very much for the jacks, but... This is the last discard we got. We need to get lucky. We actually got very lucky. Thank you, godness. Thank you, godness. Yeah, and especially, like, we found this one is Ante 3, which is, as you can see, 6,400 points. We're gonna trigger the first Joker, we're gonna give us a lot of fish, and we're gone. But if you find this boss at Ante 5, Ante 7, Ante 9, it is a nightmare. It is very difficult something. Very, very difficult something. Third, I don't think we're gonna buy anything from here. I don't see. I mean, the director cut is nice to have, but well, yeah. Let's just get it. You never know. With the director cut, you can reroll a boss power up. It's gonna be especially useful in the last boss because you never know. Let's put it like that. You never know. Let me see if I can pull another straight. Not yet. Yes, thank you. Because we want easy goings. We don't want to play too many hands, we just want to keep it very simple. The rocket, as you can see, giving us $5 every round now. It is really paying off. And finally, some planets, thankfully. Is this an uncommon? It is an uncommon. We need more uncommon. Now, yeah, we want the flush to pop up a little bit. And for the moment, we can pass. Now, this is nice. This is nice. I want it. I do want it. We're gonna skip it, but now we play with 36,000. The number is amazing, and this is all drawn face down. So what we're gonna do is discard the lower 5 and see what we got. The funny planet. Uranus, baby. Let's go. Those are all faces. We need to use them. Let's hope the best thing will be 2 pair. I will take a single pair at this point. Yeah, better than nothing. This is not a lot of points, but at least now we see our cards, which is the most important thing we can do. 8, 6, 6, 5, 4. Yes, straight is nice. We want this. It's not enough to win, but it's gonna drive us close to goal, surely. We need another one, potentially another one. But we do have something here. We do have something nice. Yes, so this is not phenomenal like a straight, but a full house gives you quite a little bit of points. So now we need around 1k and a half. And I see the vision here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Where do we discard? Okay. Okay, I'll take it. 7, 6. This is enough. This is enough. Barely, but this is enough. We're gonna use the next free joker. Welcome, Noid. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna use the next free joker to leverage those points that we really need. And this is a common though, and not even a good one. Ah, shit. I mean, 50 chips is good for the deck we're using, but at the number of times a poker hand has been played to the multiplier, which is... It's gonna kinda waste one of the... We're gonna still get it. 50 chips in this moment is much, much needed. We're surely gonna get the grabber. 100%. One more hand is very helpful. And also, selection. Right. Neptune, which is straight flush. Straight flush is a powerful one to pull, but is very rare to pull. So we're gonna go for the straight. And for the moment being, we have another nice opportunity here, not gonna lie. Should we skip another one? No, but I want to make some money though. So let's just play it and see what happens. 3, 2, 8, 7. A little bit of everything here. A little bit chaotic. This is much better. And see what happens? We're right in between. Because we need a 10 here, or a 9, or a 4, and that could be all straights. I'm gonna try. Yes, thank you. They'll listen to me. Again, not enough to do 50k in a shot, but it's gonna be enough to at least get something. Yeah, 40k is still a very nice one. Here, if you got an 8, ideal. We're gonna remove those one. They didn't give us a 8, but we have a double couple, which is not bad. I don't see color. This is good. Enough, I don't know, but good, yeah. Not enough though. But no, we don't have core yet. What we're gonna do? Thankfully they had pity on us. Thank you. Oh yeah, sure. Let me hydrate a little bit more. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Much needed. And the rocket, as you can see, is paying so much at this point. It's really popping off. Now, what do we got? An uncommon. This is an uncommon, so it will give us a little bit of bonus here, but per 3 multiplier, if poker hand contains a diamond, a club, a heart, and a spade. This is not ideal. Also perishable, so stretch? Yeah, sure. Let me get position. Much better. I think I told you guys in my first stream when I got back, I don't have a desk at this moment being. I mean, I have a desk, but basically it's an IKEA desk that I have to build again. And during my moving year, all the screws have been lost. So I have the pieces of the desk, but not the screws. So I need to order them. It's a little complex here in Japan to do so. In the meantime, I put the main desk on top of a cardboard filled with Gunplas. So this is my desk, and that's okay, that's fine. It holds the PC, which is the only thing that matters. But I have no chair. Literally, I am sitting on the floor right now. It is so funny because basically my webcam is in front of my keyboard in order to properly track me because I'm so lower and my head hurts a lot, so I'm very shrimped up. So thank you for the stretch. I do need to put a stretch redeem. I don't even think I could spend all my channel points. We need to put something very nice for people that have so many points, like some physical redeem, like you spend 50,000 points and you get a care package from Japan, maybe. What about a cushion? So on the floor, and also thank you for chatting. Welcome, welcome. On the floors here in Japan, usually, even if the floor is good and nice, you put some sort of mats, right? Because you don't want the... How do you call that in English? The heat during the winter to go out too much, and also the coolness during the summer. So basically you re-insulate the wall pavement with those kind of soft mats that they sell almost everywhere. And they're kind of comfortable. It's not too bad. But the thing is, it's low. It's not like, oh, my ass hurts. I'm very low. I'm used to be sitting on a chair. So in the future, when things get a little bit more stable and better, the first thing I'm gonna get is a chair. Not even like a fancy gaming chair. And let me say one thing. I got a couple of them in my past, especially the one in Italy was very nice. It was the Sony one. But I mean, I just prefer a normal chair at this point. I don't know why. With a nice cushion, it makes me feel more comfortable somehow. Maybe I'm old. I don't know. Maybe it's my age. Sitting on... Wow, there's a lot of fucking points. Yeah, big cat on the floor. The biggest cat on the biggest floor. What are we gonna do here? Oh. Hey. My controller gave out? Hey. What is going on? Hello? Controller? Controller? my controller say no. What? It is a cabled one. What happened? Huh? What? Oh, really? The bot shitted itself. I'm sorry. What game will you follow for? I mean, we played a lot of stuff. I haven't been playing for 2 years. I took a huge pause. If you have time, maybe check out the stream for 2 days ago. The first 10 minutes I was speaking of what happened. Sorry if you see my model spazzing. I'm trying to reconnect my Switch controller to the console. Maybe it's gonna work now. I hope. Let me see. Oh? What the fuck happened? Oh, I see. Maybe I need to reconnect. No? So I had to take a 2 years pause, right? And by the way, I think the run is over. my Switch controller is not connecting anymore. I don't know what happened, but we got past the 2 hours, so I think we can take a pause here. And maybe you followed me for what did we do? We did a lot of stuff. Maybe Elden Ring. I did not change my password actually, and I relogged to Nightbot like a little bit before streaming. So I will check it again. Sorry for for this. Again, I'm getting slowly back into streaming. So it's gonna take a little bit more time that everything is checked out. But yeah, maybe it was Elden Ring because I think I started to grow a lot with Elden Ring. Maybe what else did we done? We've done a lot of stuff. We've done quite a lot of stuff. We did Pokemon for quite some time. Pokemon Violet when it came out. We did Kirby when it came out. We did Ace Attorney. We played some retro games. We played a lot of roguelikes. So usually it's like that. But thank you. Well, welcome again. Welcome again. You're mostly welcome. Well, guys, I think this is it. I'm sorry I wanted to finish everything, but you know what? Let me just take a second. Wait a minute. Is it working now? Nope. My controller actually lights up, right? But and it is connected, physically connected. I'm not using a Wi-Fi one, but it doesn't read it anymore. I don't know. OBS sometimes is strange, and it is midnight, past midnight in Japan, so I think we can stop right here tonight. It was a test stream, nothing serious, so I'm very grateful that you guys stopped by and watched me playing Balatro, and I love roguelike. So it was probably that. We played a lot of Binding of Isaac, a lot of Enter the Gungeon. It's probably one of my favorite genres. Right up there with JRPGs. So if it is for that, by all means come by again. We will not be disappointed. But thank you for tonight. It was very nice. Short time, but a good time. A lot of people already went and done with their business because of course it's Saturday. So for you guys in Europe and in the States, have a wonderful weekend, which just started, and for me is already Sunday. Actually, we're gonna send our small river raid to somebody. Let me see who's online. Let me see. Oh, there's an old friend of me that I don't think, maybe they don't even remember me, but it's Itori. Itori Kochi is a nice chinchilla friend of mine. She's playing Batman Arkham Origins. What the fuck? Well, I mean, yeah, I can see Hitori playing something like that. She's a very sweet person, but she has character, to say the least. So I can see her beating up bad guys. And if you guys have time, by all means, stay with us during the raid and give your view to somebody that is gonna very, very much appreciate it. And yeah, this is also not working properly, apparently, but do use whatever you want. We're gonna actually raid Itori Kochi. I think I wrote it right. Yes. So for the next streams, tomorrow I will be working, but after work, so 7 p.m. Japanese Standard Time, I will be checking my schedule, and the next week we're gonna stream at least 2 days. I have a huge test coming up for work, so I need to understand what days I need to study for that, but we're gonna make at least 2 small streams. I need to get back on track, so also I will try to understand what we're doing, because it's different now that I live overseas, right? So starting the raid. Thank you very much for your time. For the people that had to leave already, thank you very much for being with us before, and thank you for the subs. Super appreciated. Thank you so much. I hope Itori still remembers me, and I will be stopping by watching a little bit of her stream if it is very late. Again, thank you, and spend a wonderful week. See you in a couple of days, surely next week anyway. Thank you so much. Mwah. A huge kiss to everyone, and we're ready to go. Let me get one of the message. Yes, I'm gonna use this one. Plus, yeah, this sounds just right. If you guys have the emote, let's go with this one. If you don't, use the other one. Easy peasy. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and see you very soon. Bye bye, Jane. おやすみなさい。